Well, I'd like to present the Dr. Z studio here, dedicated to Chris Sipple. And you guys are from the workforce, right? Now, I don't know exactly what that is, but I think it's good, whatever it is. And
it's good.
We're operating on an 8-track recording system, poor man specialty. We do mainly demo tapes of bands who are nobody here. We specialize in everybody who's nobody. Have the 4-channel Echo Machine Magical Mystery Tour was recorded on. I have a little more light.
This is a great shot. There we go. I love it.
A little more light on the subject.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, we have the tape here. These tapes, this machine and this board goes down to the 2 far rooms at the end of the room, at the end of this basement, formerly a meat processing plant. These were all meat lockers. And we've been here like 10 years underground, so I've probably been underground for about 5 of those 10 years. So you can imagine yourself being sequestered in a prison, solitary confinement for 10 years, or 5 solid years. That's listening to anywhere up to 4 or 5 bands at a time, playing in the same 2-hour space. We have 5 rooms, and we get the 5 every night.
How has that, you think, affected your brain pattern over the years?
It has enabled me to, of course I had this before I started working here, it's enabled me to assimilate many sources of material at the same time. And it's also led me to develop a theory of destruction of music. Right? So if you have like 3 bands playing at the same time, they all destroy each other, so they have no musical value. So
that's a good idea. It's sort of like double negative makes a positive,
yeah, right.
Or double positive.
Okay, this
positive.
tune was recorded here, and I was just happening to be working on it. Boom.
Yeah, there we go.
At Jersey Shore.
This is Don Ho?
Yeah. This is wrong that I keep on crawling to you. Here's the lyrics. Go in the nose.
There we go.
And it hurts so bad.
By the way, who's singing this?
When I lay down, hard to believe, I know.
Keep that job. Keep the job going right now.
Huh? Keep the vocal down? No, it's very good, actually.
It's better than me.
Oh, it sounds like a Fast Domino tune.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for here. Actually, my girlfriend was really pissed at me, so I figured I'd make her copy of this tape to salvage the relationship for a few more days.
Did it work?
Yeah. On DAT here, digital audio tape. Right?
Oh, nice. Look at that.
It's Casio product. You ever hear of that company?
For you to throw your coffee cup out in the pouring rain. If I can't wait that long. In the lines of men left home outside the store.
You. You go down to the other room or what? Let's go down to the other room, so we'll let this play.
The tour. Oh, we need a microphone. Let's get this other microphone.
I'll tuck my shirt in. No one ever asked me to tuck my shirt again, as you know.
Special request.
They always accuse me of having baggy drawers around here. It's my specialty.
I don't know. I mean,
All professionals in the music business. This is the vacuum cleaner in the studio here, being a professional studio. It says on the sign, we often need this to pick up water which accumulates in this kind of place, because you can't run a business like this in any place that you don't have the ability to make a lot of noise. Right? So it either has to be underground or somewhere. But you know, this is a commercial thing. It's how I make my living. This is it. You know, this is what I do. All right, in here, you're gonna get a blast.
oh yeah. Whoa!
This is this is studio number 2, where this is like all the studios here are rented for $12 an hour. They're filled every night. As you can see, everyone has the PA system and the drums and the amps.
Is that a good price or a...
Yeah, that's a damn good price. Normally, but you know, you get what you pay for. The equipment here is, you know, kind of low end. It's not the best equipment, but this is like someone donated this to the studio, and it's donated by a woman who designs underwear professionally, and for some reason she saw a need in my establishment for this. Of course, this was
There was a lack. I've been noticing. There was
yeah,
something
lack
missing.
of inanimate
Can you play
mannequin.
something?
Huh?
Can you play something?
Like
You know
what?
how to play.
Yeah, I can play. You know, I play everything pretty much.
What plays all instruments?
But
What do
you
you
know.
play?
Guitar, sax,
I
noise.
got to film this. Turn in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna interview now? What is it?
I'm gonna film you and Roy, and then I.
Yeah.
And
It's on.
production facilities here. Musical instrument digital interface. And, it allows you to create music with no people.
Yeah.
And usually the people who can't work with other people are those that otherwise. The American tradition of free enterprise. I'm not unlike Tom Sawyer and Tom Twain and Mark Sawyer and all the rest of them.
Ephraim Zimbalist.
So I do have the place open for private rentals of parties. So often a band can they rehearse here, they record here, and they also have a private showcase here. And I would add that everyone is well over 21 usually. So
Important.
force or whatever this.
Workforce. Let's work. There you
Oh,
go.
I spelled that wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
See you on there.
Let's see. And here we have.
This is the PA system in this room. These two speakers. This is the board. The drums are pulled aside because they brought their own drums in last night. That's not it. This used to be the butchering room. Holes. That's below the equipment down.
Sounds. Oh yeah, this is a.
It's the elevator. I can give you a little tube here. It's like, this goes up to the street. We load all the amps on there and stuff. We can take them down. Also offer antique elevator rides during
Oh,
the
the phone.
not telephone. Jose, actually I'm doing an interview with some people from the Bergen County workforce. We have 2 youths who are eager to learn about the world of professional music. Why, what time are you going in? You want me to stop by or what? No, I didn't do any copy yet. Maybe you could just concentrate on, just print out the studio brochure with the right spelling on it. Do you want me to bring that by? All right, I'll bring that by. I'll bring it by like 5 o'clock, okay? If not, I can come over just before you go to work. 5:30. Okay, I'll see you then. I was the guy who's doing my printed matter. We're correcting the misspellings on it that somehow got biased. Okay, I don't know if you can use them over again, but what we'll do is probably pass that on to the next private affair they have down here, and
We're gonna have a
make a little profit.
purification ceremony.
Yes, on the 22nd, we're having the studio ritual purification with burning sage and bell ringing, and we're having traffic jazz to kind of, which should have the result of canceling out the previous purification. And there are a bunch of nice jazz guys. This is the room. Room number 4.
No.
Ah! Left the PA on. So left the PA on, that doesn't make me happy. I pay in the summertime, I pay $300 a month electric bill here.
Oh.
I run 5 air conditioners at one time. And this is a room when we have the showcases.
Where the events
People
occur.
pack in here. And they stand like 1,
Like
2,
100
3.
sweating
So there's like
bodies in this room.
everywhere you can't even walk from here to that door. It's so packed.
And there'll be somebody like jumping straight up and down.
You know, I don't have a hardcore music at the studio anymore. It's too destructive. You know, skinhead types. I don't have that. But
You shouldn't be allowed to.
every other kind I have down here, whether it's jazz or whatever they want to do. You want to plug this
What kind of
in?
guitar is that?
Oh,
Play it through Casio.
It's an electric. I mean,
It's a
it has like
Casio
number.
synthesizer guitar. It's got a built-in brain. Cost about $1,200. That's what Chris wants to hear.
oh yeah. There you go. Don't wear it.
That used to be my favorite air. Now I have personal equipment which I relegate out to the band, so that used to be my amp, but a different one. That's an SVT bass amp that's very well known. And here we have the two speakers and mics.
Hello. Move.
Always sounds different.
Most of the equipment I obtained through trading for time. Before I was professional, I would have the bands come in and they don't have any money, so I would trade them time for equipment that they had or wasn't using. It's kind of like a hit Kennedy. I mean, Joe Kennedy, the prohibition areas that he sold whiskey. He spawned American presidents as his children. When I spawned no one.
It's more than many a brainchild.
So I have no children, I'm unmarried. I lived in my van for about 6 months so I could pull this whole close together.
Many socially.
I live down here. I've sacrificed my own comfort and welfare.
And that of others.
And that of others, especially. to create what I commonly refer to as my empire. And,
Risen
thinking.
new natives of sort of behavior.
Yeah, we're ready to consider church status down here, or something like that.
Oh yeah, explain the church.
The church, I don't know. It's
That's not Jehovah's Witness.
the church of the holy
Holy misconception.
telephone book. Or something. I don't know. That's just a joke.
Blind
I
misconception.
have another business upstairs I operate. It's a watch repair business. I repair wristwatches for major electronics companies. It's good money. That's what I do. So I also run freelance paella dinners, which is coming up on the 7th. So I try to do as much as I can to make as much money as I possibly can have as much fun while doing it. Since I think that's the goal of your program, right? Which, what I am is the spitting example.
Spitting example
Of the alternative.
Of a well-adjusted.
Of the alternative, I understand you've been going to regular companies and stuff, right? You go to other regular companies.
He's going around places.
Right. Well, I'm like the guy who you never hear about, but like, I make it happen because I don't want to wear a tie. And I don't want to go to work 9 to 5 because I did that for many years. And corporate life is, breeds apathy somehow. You know what I mean? Unless it's your cup of tea, you like the security. Otherwise, for a guy like me, I literally died in corporations. I was like a corpse. I walk in every day, they were merciful, and I was fired me. So now I'm happy. I get up every morning. Typical day, I get up, my apartment, which is the next block. I walk here, and I read for 2 hours. I read novels. I'm reading this book now, Anne Rice, a book about 19th century New Orleans.
Oh,
All the other books, no, this is a straight book. I read all the vampire ones. I read, then I make some phone calls, mail some letters, do some bills. I talk to my graphics man, I talk to this person, I talk to that person. And then I do errands, I fix watches during the day, I do take care of that, I have a few people working for me. And then now, I'd come down here about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and I have a guy who shows up. I have a lot of volunteer staff who works for me. And we do stuff like replace the speakers or, you know, general maintenance, improvements. And then about 8 o'clock, man, they all show up here about 8 o'clock and we set them up with mics, whatever they need. And then they practice from approximately 8 to 11. Every night, that's prime time. And that's where they pay the straight rate. After 11 at night, they get a reduced rate. So it's, you know, it's interesting. The most famous guy we had down here was Bob Marley, he's a guitar player, Al Anderson, and some of his friends were also well known. We had, we almost had Sly Stone down here. He almost came down. So he was in town. Sly Stone, Everyday People, Family Affair, like everyday people.
Right.
Yeah.
Different folks.
Right. Here. There you go.
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay.
So,
All the rooms are air conditioning. The air conditioner just blows out into the hallway. You know, there's no real venting. It's just a crazy kind of situation down here.
lots of good fun.
It gets very hot in the summertime here. We're having a sweat fest in July coming up, where we're emphasizing the fact that you're going to sweat. If you want, we can move into the next room.
Oh, let's by all means.
Yeah, as you can see, we didn't have to do any soundproofing. It's just like a natural. The only
Chris
thing,
in the morning.
huh? Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
It does kind of look like you. Right here we have TVs all over the place. You can see we have a central video system that we can pump videos in all the time. During the showcases, I have a camera where I have the contents of that room broadcast